The 49ers in the Metrodome against the Vikings. Steve Young has had some big games in his career as a Niner against the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings started out this year with a lot of hope, but they lost to the Bears. So you figure, well, Young has the Vikings number here. But the Vikings are trying to bounce back. This a big litmus test for Minnesota against the 49ers. Would they really be contenders, or would this be, as the Four Tops once sang, the same old song? Same old song for Jerry Rice and Anthony Carter. Rice had caught balls in 81 straight games going in, AC with 82. In the first quarter, make it 82 for Rice. Steve Young, Jerry Rice, 15-yard touchdown, and Rice does everything right.
Two things here, Chris. Reggie Rutland never looks back at the football, and even though it's interference, Rice shows his tremendous strength in making the catch.
All right, with the score 7-0 Niners, it's AC's turn. Wade Wilson to Carter across the middle. Look at the hit by Johnny Jackson, but no, he is not down. Carter with a circus play for a touchdown, and we're tied at 7. Tommy, do you believe this play?
Well, you talk about balance. Anthony Carter gets hit here by Jackson, literally leans on Jackson, keeps his balance on all threes instead of all fours, makes his way to the end zone.
So now it's Young to Rice again. It's Jerry's turn. Rutland and Felix the Cat Wright try to stick him. On the collision, Rutland gets hurt. So correctly, the 49ers go after Rutland's replacement, Audrey McMillan. Wrong. McMillan picks it off. And the score remains 7-7, even though the Vikes are giving their own territory to 2. But they're about to give it back. What it is a 98-yard drive that's getting started. Carter for 9 yards. Then on 2nd and 9, down in Niner territory, Wilson to AC for a 14-yard pickup at 1st and goal. Herschel over the top. 98-yard march, 17-7 Minnesota at the half. In the third quarter, the 49ers driving. The ball down to the Viking 11. Keith Henderson in the middle, but it's a bad. Ken Clark forces it. Ray Berry recovers it. The 49ers have turned the ball over twice inside the 15. Still with the same score, 17-7. Rice over the middle. Bubble. No, he makes the play before Carl Lee can put him down. Same drive. Mike Cofer, 35-yard field goal. Blocked. And recovered by the Vikings, Solomon Wilcott. And on this play, the Vikings took the long route, Tommy.
Watch the left side of the line. See rookie Todd Scott come around with a lot of pressure and make the block.
49ers making some mistakes. George Seifert knows it, but they're still in it. Time running out in the fourth quarter. Young to Rice. Watch this. 1, 2, 3 Vikings. Goodbye. 17-14. Minnesota lays it. Jerry Rice, a pair of touchdowns, 85 yards on 4 catches. The Vikings need to run out the clock. And who are you going to look to except that man, Anthony Carter. Carter running the ball. Remember, he was the first guy, except for Herschel last week, to carry the ball, other than Herschel Anderson's carried it one time. And this is why, on the reverse, 32 yards. So in rushing, he had 41 yards. In receptions, he had 71 yards. Jerry Rice says, we're a good team, but Joe Montana, who didn't play, maybe we're not as good without you in there. And, of course, that's not a knock on Steve Young. It's just that Joe may be the best ever. The Vikings win it 17-14. And really, Tommy, we're still buzzing about that play by Anthony Carter. And, you know, the more you think you know the rules, you have to go to the rule book. This is a great play, but were you surprised by that he wasn't down?
Well, and it's a play that we've seen quite a bit in the last couple of weeks. You know, if you think back to the game last week between the Rams and the Giants, Robert Del Pino coming toward the goal line, and you see him literally crawling over his teammates, laying on them to get a score. Same thing today with Anthony Carter. He's hit by Johnny Jackson. We know that he would be down if it wasn't for the fact that Jackson was there. But he's not down. Only his feet touch the ground, his feet and his hands. Now, if we take a look at the rules, we can see it's pretty self-explanatory. If any part of a ball player's body touches, except his hands and feet, and he's touched by an opponent, he is considered down. But I have to think that if you look at this now and you think about it, theoretically, we could lay guys down, say, between the 10 and the goal line, and have a ball player just crawl across his guys and go into the end zone while he's being touched.
Yeah, you're speaking like a linebacker now.
I think that certainly they will take a look at this rule if we keep seeing this kind of thing happen.